It's been a while since I've created a video. I didn't had to take care of a lot of things myself during this crisis. We are in a crisis. I realized something the other day that, and people may find this funny, but let me just explain. This is not an insurrection. This is civil war. And the reason it's civil war is because the Civil War never really ended. After the Civil War, the South wasn't punished for anything. They just went home. They still kept their slavery intact until people came down and made them do it, but that took months. Meanwhile, they were still whipping slaves and raping them. And then when they were finally free, they went north, thinking that's the place to go. There's jobs, there's freedom, we can find our families again. And they went north and everybody went, get out of here. We don't want you here either. We're glad you're free. We're glad we fought for you, but I lost certain people, and they were angry too. They were angry about a lot of things. But there's a reality in this country that we conquered. Let's just keep that in mind, that we conquered this country, this great nation, this wonderful nation that's the best nation on earth. We conquered it. We took it by force. And now we got to protect it by force. Isn't that the shits? It was said long ago when the communists were all yapping at us that you can't destroy the United States from the outside in. It has to be destroyed from the inside out. So this is really the end of the Civil War. This is the part where you got to imagine back in 1865 what probably should have taken place. What probably should have taken place was, let's not let anybody make statues except one. And if they do, let's melt them all down. In fact, we could still do this. Let's melt them all down and let's make a statue to the slaves who helped build this damn nation. It wouldn't be where it is without them. Their free labor. Trump's leaving office, one way or the other. I was hoping on a stretcher, but that's just a wish. I figured out there's three types of Trump followers. There's the really enthusiastic, I want to put my red cowboy hat on and wave my Trump flag and, yell Trump at cars that come by. And that's fine. I don't care about that. That's all right. It's part of our right. Then there's a second type where they're just a little bit more overzealous. They'll spit on people, and they'll flip you off. They'll call you names. They'll do stuff like that. Almost took some guy's finger home with me the other day. And then there's that third type. That type you saw attack the Capitol. And they're out there. And they're waiting. And they're not done yet. They're not even close to being done yet. I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to understand that many policemen from many departments, including here in Orange County, went to the Capitol and went inside that Capitol by force. Policemen. You know why? They had other policemen help them do it. These are dirty policemen. The good ones died. One almost beaten to death. The response was gentle, if you ask me. Now, I would never invite a fight to anybody for any reason, except one. That is where you try to take this Constitution, throw it in the dirt, and forget about it. then I'm going to fight. And that's what we got to do. We got to fight for the Constitution, not the Republicans, not the Democrats, not all that crap. We got to fight to preserve this Constitution. And if that means impeaching this son of a bitch, then you impeach this son of a bitch. It's obvious nobody cares about feelings anymore. So maybe we should just abide by the law. How's that one work? Trump's people are done. And some of Trump's people have to govern the other Trump people, or you're going to end up with a split party and absolutely no power anywhere. Are you that stupid that you put it all in on Trump, on the most stupid man to ever govern this country, that you're going to put it all in on him to make America white again? Because that's what it's all about, folks. Equality, equals socialism in their eyes. Now, in my eyes, that little 10-year-old girl in Compton should be getting the same damn education as that little 10-year-old white girl in the Hamptons. That's equality. That's not socialism. That's equality. We insist that this person gets the same education as this one. We insist it. That's equality. We insist that these people have the same opportunities that these people do. We don't care if these people got generations of money. We don't give a shit. They got their money off of somebody's back. You can bet on that. The only thing I hope for America in the next 7 days is peace and quiet. But if you're going to go out and fight, you better pick the right side. That's all I can say. You better pick the right side.